Riding on the success of his first album, Khalil returned to the studio and recorded his second album, This Love, in 2006.
Well, my second album, This Love, for musically, technically, I think all of that was much more improved. The second one, I was much more certain of what I wanted to do. It was still soul, it was still R&B, but I had added a lot of elements. So I kind of just, made it into a buffet of stuff that I like to listen to. It was all within that genre of soul.
Khalil's sophomore effort showed more maturity while remaining true to his passion for soul music. His lyrics are about things that grab his attention, from everyday experiences to his favorite movie.
For This Love, I had two main singles. We had Suli Jin, which was a name of a woman. That was inspired from watching a Wong Kar-wai movie, which was In the Mood for Love. And the main character of Maggie Cheung was basically Suli Jin. And I really liked her character, and I like the era of Shanghai, which is from that period, and it's quite romantic.
Khalil was so influenced by Wong Kar-wai's film In the Mood for Love that he even mimicked its style on his music video.
For that MV, we filmed, we're actually very rushed, so we filmed that within like half a day or so, and we went for a really sort of vintage feel. The colors were saturated. Tried to go for like that timeless Shanghai mood. So it was pretty straightforward. It's just we tried to play around with the color tones and everything. And that was the first time, I believe it was the first time I actually had a female lead in my MV.
Khalil's success has never gotten to his head. He's always humble and willing to try new things.
And the second single was Love, Love, Love. This song, I think, was, for me, it was like doing something which is very towards the traditional end of soul. Like I used, all real instruments, and I tried to use vintage keyboards, vintage EPs, electric pianos, to get a really warm sound. Found an old sort of a restaurant dance, sort of a what do you call those places? A dance hall, a banquet room, and we just set up, some instruments there. Had a few players come in, just kind of pretending we were a band. So it's the usual a band and the song kind of video. I like actually videos where you've got the band, because for me it's like, oh, that looks, quite cool. Hard to look cool actually, but when you get there, we try to we try to get the right setting, the right mood, the right lighting. So I was quite happy with that.
Khalil is often compared to Taiwan's pop sensation Jay Chou, but Khalil is quick to differentiate their styles.
Style-wise, we're actually quite different. He likes R&B, and he does like his own interpretation of R&B. He's got a lot of hip-hop elements, classical elements. He's classically trained, and he's got a lot of the Chinese elements going on, the Asian kind of musical influences. For me, I'm sort of more into like the real 70s, the old school stuff. And I guess, you know, we're like, he's like spicy noodles, and I'm like pasta. We look the same, but we taste different. Okay?